Okay, let's see if we can do this better than... Yo, that might be faster than a Zeal Paladin takes Baal out. Alright, I wanted to show you guys a build that's arguably way more broken than the Holy Fire Aradin. Does 31k damage, but for every single +1 to skill that you put on, it's going to get an extra 2000 damage. So let me enchant, so I get 1k from that, 1k extra fire damage. I'm using Passion just so I can get a Zeal for my attack, and then I'm using Thunderstorm for some extra AoE damage, which is not that much damage, but it's like a nice little buff on top of everything else. So max we're getting 34, but then for every single lightning skiller that I added to the bunch, I would be getting an extra 2000 damage. So I could, you know, ideally get, you know, like 14,000 more damage, 16,000, something in that ballpark. But this is plenty right here. I could use Grief and not be using Zeal, but I think Zeal's better just for dishing out the damage quicker. I'm using High Lords for the IAS, Laying of Hands for the IAS, and then the Gold Wrap so I can reach the max Zeal breakpoint, which I believe is 72 increased attack speed when you're using a Phase Blade. So without further ado, I'm going to teleport to Baal, take out the waves, hopefully not die like I did before, because now I have a bunch of all-res small charms in the inventory, so I should be a little bit more survivable than I was before. I did fight Baal a minute ago and take him out, and this build is surprisingly strong. And the auras are really strong as well. Especially when you have an Infinity Mercenary, it's just taking out everything really quick. One thing is, you're not going to want to get into faster hit recovery with this character, because I don't really have anything to increase our hit recovery as far as charms. I just dumped a bunch of charms that I was using when I was testing the Aradin. Dumped a bunch of those charms into the inventory. So ideally you would have better, faster hit recovery since you're meleeing with her, and since she's got such a low health pool and everything. Another thing that I noticed is she kind of gets knocked back a pretty good bit. But she's going to basically, especially in Players 1, she's going to be one-shotting everything that she comes across. I need to get some mana potions. Alright, I'm just going to skip straight there so I can showcase the build and everything. I could sacrifice a little bit of damage from the dragon, which I actually think I'm going to do. What's her IAS? 75. So even if I were to put on Treachery, I'm still not going to be able to cut through the Decrypt. Let me actually try. I may be wrong. Because the dragon honestly isn't all that amazing. It's pretty good. But then I lose the ability to wear the boots. 120 IAS. I think it's like 114 or something like that. Let's see. Let me go get the poison. Jesus, this guy's a professional at dying. Let me go make sure I handle this before.
Not here.
You want battle orders, don't you, sir? Fucking dumbass. Oh man. Hold on, let me go somewhere more discreet. If he doesn't run off like a fucking idiot, dude, he's like... Oh man. He's got some type of disorder. Let's see if we can take this one out without the, even while decrepified. Fucking Christ, dude, of course. We're going right back there, fuck that shit. Ooh, I almost forgot to write game with a capital G. I don't know if I would personally make this build myself. Definitely think it's pretty cool, and it's, you know, it's got pretty cool. It's got some nice aspects to it, but at the same time it's weak as fuck in terms of like resistances. You're not going to have a good life pool because all of your points are dumped into dexterity and strength. So if I even had enough strength to carry a spirit, you know, the vitality would be even lower. I don't even have 136 dex, so it's like I'm getting the dexterity from other things. I don't think that I'm gonna wear treachery, honestly. I think I'm gonna keep dragging on. Ooh.
Afternoon.
We can make that rune word. We can make that rune word Bur Mal Bur Ith with this. Bur Mal Bur Ith. Oh, I don't even have my zeal. Hold up. So my attack rating isn't too bad. Okay, let's see if we can do this better than